145 steps to make this high-end hockey skate. The skate boot is made of a synthetic material that looks and feels like leather. Once they've cut the pieces that will make up the boot, they shave the edges, thinning them out so the boot won't be bulky, particularly where there's overlap at the seams. They position a reinforcement piece onto what's called the quarter, the main structural piece that will form the sides and back of the skate boot. They glue it on with a hot press. The boot pieces now go to the sewing department. They stitch together the tongue piece, then using a sturdy zigzag stitch, attach the quarter and the heel piece. They spray glue on the quarter and on the ankle support. Then they stick on a foam ankle pad designed to mold to the contours of the skater's ankles. Next comes the lining. They must center it perfectly for the skate to be properly aligned and balanced. The eyelet machine works like a hole punch, punching out eyelets in the quarter. They reinforce each eyelet with an aluminum washer. The last step in the sewing department is called forming. They place the boot over a metal foot form. A hot press laminates the boot to give the back and sides of the quarter their shape. In the assembly department, they put the parts together using a foot form. They tack on a white plastic insole and a black plastic toe cap. They brush on a layer of glue and attach the boot. They sand the bottom of the boot to roughen up the surface for better adhesion. An automated machine applies a layer of glue along the contour of the boot's underside. The boot then goes through a heat machine for a couple of seconds to evaporate the solvent in the glue, making it tackier. As with the lining, they must position the sole perfectly, or they'll throw the skate off balance. An 8-ton press presses it onto the boot. The sole is made of strong carbon or carbon composite, depending on the skate model. Once the glue is dry, they drill 2 holes through the sole for attaching the skate blade. The blade sits in a plastic holder. They screw it in place through the holes, then secure it with 5 steel rivets and 4 more resistant copper rivets. Like the lining and the sole, the blade's alignment is crucial. Roller hockey skates are made almost the same way as ice hockey skates, only instead of a blade, they attach an aluminum chassis with rollers. In the finishing department, they inspect the inside of the skate, checking the blade holes and rivets in particular. They plug the blade holes. Then they lace up the first 3 sets of eyelets. Finally, they install what's called the footbed, the high-density foam padding that lies under the foot. Last but not least, they clean the skate, trimming excess threads and removing any glue residue.